methods, we're going to look at exercise 4c, exercise 3e, question 4c. So I want to draw a graph, and we wanted to first get the turning point form, okay? So whenever we draw a graph, we always look at a few things that, are easy to find. So the first thing you can see, this is in polynomial form, so I know the y-intercept is going to be given by 1, 0. Oops, 1, 0. I also know that the shape is going to be a smiley face. Okay. Now, I want to find the TP. Okay, I need to get this into TP form. Now, because the coefficient of the x squared is a positive 1, I can directly go into splitting the square. Okay, so I know that half of -3 is -3 on 2. I square that, that's 9 on 4, and I drop the 1. So just remember that there's still y at the front, okay? So let's simplify the fraction. -9/4 plus 4/4, which is the same as 1, is -5/4, okay? So this is TP form now, so the TP would be opposite to what you expect inside the bracket, so it's 3/2, positive 3/2, and exactly what you expect outside the bracket, so -5/4. Now, you might ask, how do I actually get the x-intercepts from the turning point form? You can, okay? It's always good to check whether you will have x-intercept because your TP would be somewhere over here, okay? And if you've got a smiley face, you'll definitely get x-intercept, okay? This is not my actual graph, it's just a mental check in my head whether I will get x-intercept. So if I let y equal 0, and by y equals 0, I mean this y equals 0 in the TP form, then I just let that equal 0, and I rearrange. So 5/4 will be on the other side. I move the 5/4 to the other side, and what I do now is I square root both sides. So the square root of 5 is square root of 5, square root of 4 is 2, plus or minus equals x minus 3/2. So get rid of the square. I add 3/2 to both sides, so 3/2 plus or minus root 5/2. Now, because they're both over 2, you can simplify that to 3 plus or minus root 5 all over 2. Okay, so it's nice and neat. Now, I want to now draw the graph because I've got my y-intercept, my shape, my x-intercepts. Great, I know my turning point. So I've got all the info I need to draw the graph. So let's draw it. And sometimes we need a guesstimate because we can see I need to check whether 3 minus root 5 is going to be positive or negative. Okay, because that could possibly be a negative value. Now, root 5 as a guess, because we know root 4 is 2, and we know root 9 is 3. So we know that root 5 is not going to be, as a number, is not going to be greater than 3. So it's going to be still in the positive region. So it's going to be somewhere here. I'm going to go 3 minus root 5 over 2. Still going to be a positive region. And obviously 3 plus root 5 on 2 is going to be definitely in the positive region. So we'll put it over here. 3 plus root 5 over 2. I should try to not make the the numbers crowded. So smaller and maybe over here. So 3 minus root 5 over 2. And I know my y-intercept's 1. So I'm just going to put like 1 over here. And we know the turning point's 3/2. Okay, so it's 3/2, -5/4. So -5/4 is around -1.25. So you've got to make sure you're roughly to scale. So this will be my turning point. So we've got 3 on 2, -5/4. I've got all my ducks in a row. So I can draw the quadratic. So it's going to look something like this. Try to make it not too sharp. Oops. It's going to look something like that. So let's try to make it look something like that. have everything labeled, and hey presto, we've got our quadratic. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how you approach sketching a quadratic using turning point form to get our turning point.